smoother, more sustainable arc of energy throughout the day without the need for chemical crutches. For a channel inspired by rigorous biooptimization, emphasizing that light is a physical cleaner of the brain's sleep signals provides a powerful incentive for viewers to change their morning behavior. This habit ensures that the baseline of dopamine and norepinephrine you are trying to build remains stable and isn't undermined by lingering sleep pressure. The conversion of serotonin to melatonin represents a sophisticated neurochemical relay system that is essential for maintaining the high-performance lifestyle your audience in the USA and UK seeks. While many people view sleep and wakefulness as separate states, the morning sunlight protocol proves they are biologically linked through a continuous biochemical loop. When you expose your eyes to bright light in the morning, your brain initiates the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter associated with mood stabilization, calm, and alertness. This serotonin is not just a daytime mood booster, it serves as the critical raw material for the production of melatonin later that night. Melatonin is the hormone responsible for signaling to every cell in your body that it is time to transition into a state of deep repair and rest. This conversion process is governed by the pineal gland, which requires a significant amount of serotonin to be synthesized during the daylight hours to ensure a robust release of melatonin once the environment becomes dark. If you fail to trigger serotonin production via morning light, your brain lacks the necessary precursors to create a sufficient melatonin surge at night. This results in the common struggle of lying in bed feeling tired but wired, where the body is exhausted but the biological signal for sleep is weak or delayed. For a channel like Neuropulse, explaining this as a chemical manufacturing process helps your viewers understand why their evening problems often start with their morning habits. This biological relay ensures that the focus and drive you build during your deep work sessions are balanced by restorative sleep, creating a sustainable cycle of productivity. Furthermore, this mechanism highlights why artificial light at night is so damaging. It disrupts the fragile conversion process that morning sunlight initiated. By anchoring your day with early light exposure, you are essentially pre-ordering a high-quality night of sleep 12 to 14 hours in advance. This creates a powerful baseline for mental health and cognitive clarity, which are the core pillars of your channel's mission to provide science-based motivation. This neurochemical bridge between sunup and sundown is perhaps the most compelling evidence that human biology is designed to be in constant conversation with the natural light environment. The dopamine baseline is a fundamental neurobiological concept that determines your capacity for sustained effort and motivation, making it a vital pillar for your Neuropulse channel's audience in the USA and UK. Dopamine is often misunderstood as a simple reward molecule released when we achieve a goal, but in the world of high-performance science, it is recognized as the molecule of drive and pursuit. Every individual has a baseline level of dopamine circulating in their brain, and your ability to focus on difficult tasks, like the deep work mentioned in your recent videos, is directly tied to where that baseline sits. When you engage in the morning sunlight protocol, you are effectively tuning your dopamine system. The early spike in cortisol and the synchronization of your circadian clock create a neurochemical environment that supports a healthy, stable dopamine baseline throughout the day. This is critical because dopamine works through a mechanism of contrast. If your baseline is too low, or if you have burned out your receptors through overstimulation from phone screens or cheap rewards, even simple tasks feel like an insurmountable mountain. By viewing morning light, you trigger the release of specific neural signals that increase the sensitivity and density of dopamine receptors, allowing you to feel more motivated by the process of work itself rather than just the end result. For your viewers who are struggling with the dopamine reset discussed in your top-performing video, explaining this connection to sunlight provides a physical, actionable step to fix their motivation. A stable dopamine baseline prevents the erratic peaks and valleys that lead to procrastination and burnout. Without this morning anchor, your brain is more likely to seek out high dopamine distractions to compensate for a low baseline, leading to the 2.5 click-through rate challenges you see when an audience is distracted or unfocused. In a science-based framework, morning sunlight is the non-pharmacological way to ensure that your drive is fueled by biology rather than just willpower. It ensures that the neural pathways responsible for focus are primed and ready for the day's challenges, keeping your mental energy consistent from the moment you start your work until you wind down for the night. The window of opportunity is the temporal constraint that defines the efficacy of the entire light viewing protocol, making it a critical strategic detail for your Neuropulse viewers in the USA and UK. Biology does not operate on a sliding scale of convenience. Rather, it functions through high-sensitivity windows, where result of the dopamine baseline you establish in those first 60 minutes of the day. The data is clear. The most successful individuals in the world don't just work harder, they manage their biology better. Starting tomorrow, don't reach for your phone, reach for the light. Give your neurons the signal they've been waiting for, and watch how your productivity, mood, and sleep transform. This is the foundation of the Neuropulse mission, Good luck on your journey toward total mental mastery. I have no doubt that with these tools, you will see a profound shift in your performance. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being a part of this community. Would you like me to generate a high-quality image of a human brain being activated by light to use as a visual aid for this conclusion?